What's up guys, I'm Jacob at Native Sun Wood Art, and today I'm going to be bringing you a new episode of Will It Burn featuring Purple Heart. If you're new to my channel, this is a series of videos I do where I take different kinds of woods and I apply the Japanese technique of preserving and finishing woods using fire called Yakisugi or shou. If you want to see more of this or learn more about it, I have a dedicated video about how I go through that process using pine wood. Also, be sure to check out the other videos that I have in this series. I have different kinds of woods and I have more coming up, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see more and you like this video. Today I'm going to be burning up a piece of Purple Heart. Purple Heart is a hardwood that comes from Central and South America, and as you can see, it's a very deep purple. And as you apply heat, leave it out in the sun, it can turn brown, but all in all, it's usually purple. And I'm very excited to see what kind of results I get with this wood. Hardwoods are usually not the best to try with this technique, but this is why I do it. I burn up expensive, beautiful pieces of wood so that you don't have to. Now with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so what I have here are two pieces of Purple Heart, one that I've applied the shou technique to, one just a plain piece, so you can see compare the differences to it. So here, as you can see, taking this all the way to the alligator scaling, and I'm tilting this towards the light so you can better see it, and takes it very well. Only thing is that it's pretty brittle. I only lightly knock this, or if you press it too hard, the ash or the scaling will come off. So it's better once you burn it to this finish to apply another finish, a secondary finish, either epoxy, boiled linseed oil will help. You can add the boiled linseed oil, heat it up, it'll soak into the grain, help to harden this and protect this and make it more durable. I go over more of that in my original video as well that explains more of the process. But you can put lacquer on here, you can put varnish, you can get anything that's going to help soak into the pores of this, harden it, and make it more durable. Now, turn it over. This is just where I've done some light charring, and I finished this with just a light brushing of boiled linseed oil. So that's why this is also a little bit more darker than this. That's also from the charring process, but you can see here, I'll focus in on that. I've just taken the torch and lightly passed over the wood, and I just darkened it up considerably. Getting some dark marks, some black marks on here from the charring process, but also lighting up where it hasn't burned it all the way. The grain has darkened like considerably, so you can achieve that effect. Here I've taken it to the alligator scaling, then I brushed it to get away all that soot and just reveal the darkened tight grain layers underneath. You can see all that. It's a very tight grain structure, so this is also good if you want to just see the grain structure of the wood that you're working with. You can take a scrap piece, burn it, char it, and see just how tight a grain you're working with here. This also explains why this is some of the hardest, hardwood. I think it has a Junca scale of 800 or 900, I believe, which is pretty high up there. Don't quote me on that. I've looked at it before, but I don't remember the number right at the top of my head, but it's a very hard, difficult wood to work with. And same thing on this side, I did the same thing because sometimes the wood grain can change depending on what side of the board that you're working with. So this one, same thing, charred it, brushed it, and pretty much the same effect. Nice tight grain structure, just like here. You can even see like what I was talking about, this being brittle, coming off. But that's that. This is a regular unfinished piece. You can see beautiful bright purple vibrant color. But if you want to achieve a different kind of look with a hardwood, I highly recommend this because or even if you want to just darken this up and add some, cool dark highlights and make it more interesting, highly recommend Shou because it just uses fire, a wire brush, and boiled linseed oil, all of which you can get for the fire. You can create, if you have just a fire pit, you can get that for free, or you can use a torch like it did. Pay $30 for a tank and it'll last you for over a year like mine has. Wire brush like $5, and the boiled linseed oil like $6, $7, $8, something like that. So you can definitely do this on the cheap and achieve some really interesting results. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you stick around for my next episode where I have a very special build as a special request from my buddy Michael Allen over at Plot's Voice. If you don't know him or you haven't seen his channel, go check him out. Does some great covers, some awesome comedy skits, funny stories. Go check him out. He's a good friend of mine, really great dude. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.